Hi, I'm Mayor Nick Guccione, Mayor for the City of Wentzville, Missouri, and this is your 2017 State of the City. Wentzville saw many changes in 2017, positive changes that brought growth and strengthened our community, reminding us of our past, present, and future. City Hall is one of the topics I want to talk about first off the bat. The new City Hall was built with internal revenues. It was budgeted $15 million and it was paid for with no bonds, no taxes. Wentzville City Hall, the new City Hall, it will accommodate the growth of our city for the next 30 plus years. And it's been built to where we can add on if in 30 years if we need to continue with the growth of our city. It's approximately 45,000 square feet. When we had the open house, we had approximately 900 people to 1,000 people that came through. Everybody seemed very impressed with it and very positive on the way the City Hall was built. Our staff did a great job on space needs analysis, and it's functioning very well to bring all of our services into one building. We combined 9 departments and employees from 5 buildings into one building. And like I said, the City Hall was budgeted $15 million. We came in under budget, $1.8 million, and it was paid for with internal revenues with no bonds and no taxes. This was great planning on our part of the city and the elected officials and working with staff. The next thing I'd like to talk about some of the road projects. There's been several road projects started this year. Some have been completed and some are presently underway. One of the projects I'd like to talk about was one of my passions, and that was 4061 and the overpass on Highway P. We started that discussion, and the city of Wentzville took the lead on that project in 2012. The groundbreaking ceremony was held for that phase 1 of Dave Vocal Parkway. Was located at the interchange of Piney Road and Highway P and 61. This was also the 4061 overpass project, but also the phase 1 of the Dave Vocal Parkway. This was a joint collaboration between MoDOT, the City of Wentzville, and the St. Charles County. This project has made good progress since 2017. Currently, the city expects to bid and begin preliminary grading package in 2018, and full construction would follow mid-2019. The next item is traffic calming measures. Biggest concern I get in the city is speeding in residential neighborhoods and speeding in general. So the board and myself, we've implemented 3 tiers of traffic calming measures. And these are something you can reach out to your elected officials, your aldermen, to implement through your HOA as a partnership. And speed dips is one of the options. Double fine zones is another option. And we only put these in place if you and your HOA agree and request it. And you need around 68% of your HOA, your community, your subdivision to agree that they want these implemented. And the city will do a partnership with your subdivision to implement these changes. We do put enforcement in your subdivisions, but officers we have a big city, approximately 368 lane miles. Police officers cannot be in every subdivision 24/7. So we do try to work with our citizens to implement enforcement, but they can't be there all the time during the peak hours. So if you'd like these traffic calming measures, reach out to us and we'll explain the process. The walk to stop heroin. This is something that this is the second year in a row that we've implemented this walk. It is to bring awareness to the opioids and heroin addiction that's going on in this country. There was between 600 and 700 people that participated, and they come from Wentzville and different parts of the community, O'Fallon. And I understand O'Fallon and some of the other communities are looking at doing the same thing as well to bring awareness in their communities. Our next event is scheduled for September 15th of 2018, so we hope to see you there and participate in this walk. Next thing I'd like to kind of talk about is our police updates. Police department worked on branding their department and changing their badge and identity. So they did an in-house design of their new badge, and it has the train. That's kind of Wentzville was founded on, the train in some of the downtown buildings. Really nice design that was done in-house, and it kind of brands our department. And so we really good feedback on it. All the citizens that seen that badge really like it. The department also started the process to have their police officers accredited by the state, and this process has started this year. And I also want to mention that we were just recently named as the 3rd safest city in the state, which is great for our city. Our police officers, our first responders, firefighters, EMS, ambulance district, they all work together to keep our community safe. So we got a great group of first responders, and I work very closely with all of them and have much respect for them. They do a great job of keeping our community safe. So I just want to put that shout out to our first responders. Thank you for what you do. When you see an officer or firefighter, EMS, just say thank you. Sometimes that's very important to them to just hear that we appreciate all their hard work. We implemented the Shop Wentzville campaign, which encourages those who live and work in Wentzville to choose to shop here for a purpose. And we introduced this campaign and person each business to produce and design literature for their business to encourage people to give them information about what their businesses do and what they have, the services they have to offer. Keeping dollars local is very important. It circulates through the community about 6 or 7 times, so shopping local is very important. We have pretty much everything you need here in Wentzville, and Wentzville has become a shopping destination for other communities, so shop local is important. We've implemented the Roundup program. What the Roundup program is, if your water sewer bill is $24.45, say for example, and you can round it over up to $25, when you send in your payment, that additional change goes into a pool to help seniors Meals on Wheels program, and it gives a quality meal to our seniors, and that few cents that you add up adds up to well, quite a bit. We've gave about $8,500 last year. We hope to make it $10,000 this year. There's been about right around 500 new people that have signed up for it, about 46% increase that have signed up for this program, rounding off their utility bills. And like I said, it gives you a good feeling. You can help seniors to get a good quality hot meal. That's a good program, so we hope you would like to sign up for that. You can call City Hall to get information on how to get on that program. Pahrump Valley Park was held, we held a ribbon cutting in April. This year, the Pahrump Park generated $67,000 in concessions and made more than $70,000 in revenue from just weekend tournaments. Speaking of Heartland Park, Unlimited Play, which is a playground, all-accessible playground, will be breaking ground this spring. That is a little over $1 million playground. That was a partnership with Unlimited Play. Natalie, who brought that forward, and to our Parks Board, and the board has worked with them to partner. We put up $500,000, and they had matching funds, which they've reached their goal, and so we'll be breaking ground, hopefully get that under construction this spring. It'll be called Jake's Field of Dreams, so we look forward to that. Next item I want to talk about is the Logistics Center, Wentzville Logistics Center, which opened up early in 2017. This was a 1,100,000 square foot space. It was the largest in the county, and it was that's a GM supplier. That's a logistics center, and it won the 2017 Building St. Louis Awards for a public-private partnership of more than $10 million. The next item is the Vietnam Memorial. We worked with a couple of different groups, VFW, American Legion, to renovate that memorial. That is the first Vietnam Memorial in the nation. It was right here in the city of Wentzville, so you should be very proud of that memorial. And it was very important to kind of bring it up to date and renovate it. So the city, the board took money out of their contingency fund to renovate that, put some ADA accessible ramps in it, some bricks, some stone, and really make it look nice. And so it really makes a statement about how we feel about our veterans. We support our veterans in this community and want to make sure they got the recognition that they deserve and thank them for their service. If you get a chance, come by and see that memorial. It's really turned out nice. ITN, the city partnered with ITN. This is a transportation network that provides 24/7 transportation for seniors. The city partnered with them, and there's a $50 annual fee, but after 3 rides, the city reimburses you for that fee, that $50 fee. So that's another option for transportation for seniors to get to doctor's appointments, a grocery store, or what have you. So we're always looking for ways to improve our community. I mean, as our mission statement states, we are a community of neighbors working together to build a better future. So it's been a blessing to the board. This was Alderman Hari who brought this initiative forward. So the board's been very active in looking for different options to make our community for transportation and safer, and benefits and health, safety, and welfare, things we could bring forward to you. If you have any ideas, please share them with us. We'd love to hear them. The growth of the city, we've added 40 new plus businesses this year, including Hampton Inn, Wentzville Bluffs, at the Wentzville Bluffs, O-Town Smokehouse, and recently opened Duke's Barbecue, as well as another one, Tommy D's Pizza, who is converting over to a Captain D's Fish. He's heard the people's cries for a fish restaurant, so we have a lot of pizza places in the city. He had a great pizza operation, but he thought there was a need for Captain D's, so he bought the franchise and hopes to open in April, so we look forward to that. Another thing I want to touch on is how well our courts are run. Recently, we had a visit from Rick Zier, Circuit Judge for Division 4 from St. Charles County, and he sent me a nice letter on how well our courts are run. And in his letter he says, the administration and the citizens of Wentzville should be very proud of the work done by your court clerk, Stacy Phillips, and Judge Michael Carter. The City of Wentzville Division is well run and serves the people of Wentzville well. Your court is a model to which other courts should aspire to. And this was really a really nice accolade to get a letter from Judge Rick Zier on this, because he has visited our court and he was presiding judge on several occasions, and it's really nice to hear another judge say some nice things about our courts and how well they're run. And I think that just speaks volumes of all the great things going on in Wentzville, and how well our police department, our courts, our city employees, the street department, everybody's working well and working hard. And the Board of Aldermen, myself, working together to accomplish a lot in Wentzville. Another thing I want to kind of touch on was all the organizations in Wentzville, the faith-based organizations such as your clergy, your churches, the Rotary Club, Kiwanis Clubs, Knights of Columbus, Lions Club, all the other organizations in Wentzville that are doing outreach, as well as the fire department, our police department. If you just look around of all the great things that are going on, and all these organizations, the Chamber of Commerce, working together with all the organizations and building businesses. But with everything going on, the VFW, American Legion, I hope I didn't leave anybody out there, but there's a lot of organizations in Wentzville that are working together to do outreach, to help others in need, and provide a great community. We have that, I would say, that small town home feel with the amenities of a big city. But like I said, I want to just give accolades to everybody that works hard to make Wentzville a great place to live, work, and play. And we were recently recognized as the best city to relocate for young families. Also, one of the top cities to find a job, have the opportunity to find employment, and as well as the third safest city I've mentioned before in the state of Missouri. So with that, I would like to wish you well. I'm very excited of all the things myself and the Board of Aldermen have accomplished in 2017, as well as 2016, and I look forward to a really prosperous 2018. There's a lot of things on the table that will be coming forward. Keep your eyes open. You'll be impressed with all the great things that are coming in 2018, and we look forward to serving you. Thank you. May God bless you, and God bless Wentzville. God bless the United States. Thank you.